Let's briefly go through some basics of surds. First of all, I'm just going to write the answers in here. I'm going to take my time, just a little bit. You can pause the video if you want longer to sort of reflect on each one and start trying to predict what I'm going to write. There we go. What's going on here? Well, the square root of 25 is 5. Why is that? Because 5 times 5 is 25. I'm going to write because there. I'm going to put inverted commas. So let me just say it out loud one more time. The square root of 25 is 5 because 5 times 5 is 25. I've drawn a little cartoon. This is what my students usually look like when they first encounter surds. I sort of get it. Just briefly, this is kind of a two-step thinking process, I think, because you've got the first line and then you've got the because, and the because is written a little bit differently. Therefore, I think that however good you are at maths, this is often a little bit difficult to understand the first time. I'll say it one more time, we'll go on to the last little picture page. The square root of 25 is 5 because 5 times 5 is 25. 5 quick questions here. Have a go at them in your own time if you like. You could pause the video. 6 squared is 36. By the way, squared is the opposite of square root. What's the square root of 100? It's 10. Why? Because 10 times 10 is 100. The square root of 9 is 3. The square root of 36 is 6. What's the square root of 1? Something times something equals 1. Oh, 1 times 1 is 1. So the square root of 1 is 1. The final thought, a square root is an inverse function. Typically at school, I'd be surprised to see it taught anyhow else. The first thing you learn is how to do squares, and then the second thing you learn is how to do square roots. Because I think the squared is easier, so relax. A surd or a square root is just the opposite of squared.